Hang up your coat, kick off your shoes, grab your favorite beverage, and join me for this week's best steals and deals on four wheels.
So in this week's search, we're looking for cores that will make up the Fox Body ReadyChassis Mustang core. And as you know, we start out with really clean, great cores that make great race cars. And in our search, a lot of times we find lots of really nice cars that we would never touch, and some cars that are ready to go without any work. So in that search, we call those highlight cars, and then any cars that don't make the top 5, we call nominations. So let's get into the highlights and nominations. First, I'll tell you that the average price for this week without the Cobra R car that we're going to show you is about $18,500, which is a pretty good price for notchbacks. They are still very popular and becoming more rare, but that was the average price that we had through the search. Our first highlight car is really a ready-to-go show car. It was over $20,000, which is why it didn't make the cut. It's a Hemmings beautiful wild strawberry 1990 notchback that is being offered by Streetside Classics. It has Boyd Coddington 5 spokes. It is a manual 5-speed car with real black interior and Corbeau seats. Has a couple of really tasteful mods, and this car came in at $32,900 and is located in Concord, North Carolina. The next highlight car was a score that we found on Racing Junk. It's being sold by a private party. It is a 1989 ragtop, shown here with 10-hole wheels, which I really like, although I am a bigger fan of pony wheels and not so much of the turbine wheels. It is another black cloth car. It is a 120,000 mile original, which if you do the math comes out to about 3,600 miles a year. So this wasn't driven very often, maybe one oil change a year. It's an automatic with stock driveline, does have some tasteful things like a Flowmaster exhaust system, 373 gears, new BFG tires, and it does come with weld drag lights. This car is $15,500. The owner is interested in possible trades, but is not interested in boats or motorcycles, and it's located in Freeport, New York. Another highlight car, and maybe my favorite of this week, was found on Bring a Trailer, which is an auction site. This car is clearly over the $20,000 threshold and is something that I don't want anyone to cut up. This is a real Cobra R that you're seeing on the screen. It's a 1993 Cobra R SVT car. Really a collector level type car. It was made in vibrant red, definitely has the Cobra Competition R package. What's really unique about this one is it was a dealer service upgrade. So with that, you get front and rear discs, a 373 gear, aluminum radiator, oil coolers, and some other things, totaling $27,000 in mods alone. So in 1993, that actually would have bought you a notchback coupe in Strawberry, right? So pretty amazing. It's a gray cloth vinyl car. It's number 72 of 107. Has 2,500 miles and does come with a lot of the things that you would want, like the documentation of, or the SVT certificate. Comes with a binder of receipts and the dealer MSO. The current bid at the production of this show right now is $80,000, and it's located in Williamsburg, Michigan. The next car is the only one that didn't make the steals and deals. And let me tell you, we had a hard time making picks here because these were all really great. This is the only nomination for the week that is because it was over $23,000. But let me tell you, this one we found out on Racing Junk. I think this car is basically done and ready to go for somebody that's really looking for a hot coupe. It's a 1990 notchback, is turbocharged, has black cloth interior, a really tasteful set of gauges. And it's just over that $20,000 at $23,000. It does have the 331 cubic inch small block Ford, and in the pictures you'll see MSD and AFCO aluminum radiator. Most importantly, it has a 76 millimeter turbo, a lot of heat wrapped pieces, so the builder knew what he was doing. He was putting this together. It has the C4 automatic transmission. It's an 8.8 with a 308 gears, adjustable shocks, 275 60/15 Mickey drag radials on Bogart wheels. As you can see in the pictures, he's got them on a set of pizza cutters. I really like the stagger of skinnies and slicks. Aeromotive fuel system, battery in the trunk, a 6-point bar, As you can see in the pictures, there's an enclosed trailer and a motorcycle, which really proves that somebody likes speed. This one's in Ridge, New York, which is in Long Island, near the last remaining laboratory, which is now the Tesla Science Center. So deal number 5 was a Craigslist car that we found on Craigslist Columbus for sale, cars and trucks. It is a 4 Eyes Mercury Capri hatchback with 58,000 miles. It's a red cloth car, 5-liter, 4-barrel, 5-speed manual. So when you see that 5 or that 4V on the air cleaner, that does not stand for 4-valve like the double overhead cam engines. It just actually stands for 4-barrel. This car has newer tires, a newer battery, had a front end alignment in 2021, fresh paint, pinstripes. There's no body damage. Really amazing looking interior. It has been lowered, exhaust system. It has been garaged, and it comes with a car cover. This one made it at $19,500, and it's in Westchester, which is just north of Cincinnati, Ohio.
A little bit about Westchester, Ohio. It is nearby Ohio's best family entertainment center, according to the parents who voted. This place is called the Entertainment Junction. It is an 80,000 square foot facility with the world's largest indoor train display.
So if you're bringing the family, you'll have plenty to do when you pick up this killer 4 Eyes Mercury. Deal number 4 for this week is a 1990 notchback 5-speed Mustang with a staggered set of 5-star wheels. It doesn't say in the ad, but it looks to me like it's either graphite gray or black. Definitely a gray interior car. It has a board 10 over, 5-liter, GT40 top end, including cylinder heads, an E303 cam, a complete BBK intake, Flowmaster mufflers, new rubber all around, has the BBK 4-link with 410 gears, slotted rotors. It has a mega squirt ECU. Owner states that it has been dyno tuned. It has a clean title and is registered. The owner doesn't want to accept any trades, and the asking price is $19,000. This one is located in Modesto, California.
All right, Modesto, California. If you're in Modesto, stop by and check out Graffiti USA. It's a classic car museum that's home to all things classic cars and as well as some Modesto history. Graffiti USA is known as the home of the legendary film American Graffiti, which was directed by George Lucas. While you're walking the downtown area of Modesto, you'll find a vintage 1934 movie theater, the Gallo Center of the Arts, the Brendan Multiplex Theater.
Definitely something to do in the beautiful weather of Modesto, California. Deal number 3. Deal number 3 is the cheapest car of the bunch this week. It's a 1990 Mustang notchback. Comes on pony wheels, has red cloth interior, and as I mentioned, it is the cheapest of the deals. We found this one on Facebook Marketplace. It's a roller. It's being sold as a roller in primer paint. From the look of the pictures, it looks like the car may have originally been red because there's a couple of photographs where you can see the red paint sort of showing through. It does have a dual snorkel Cervini hood. I think this makes a really nice project car. This one's located in Walkerton, Indiana, which is an hour north of Bunker Hill. And it was 40 minutes south of Osceola Raceway, which closed in 2021. Matt, what else can you tell us about Walkerton?
Well, I can certainly tell you that Indiana has a lot of raceways, because when you're in Walkerton, you will also find US 24 Speedway. We also have the City of First Adventures Park, which was formerly known as Kokomo Raceway. This place has go-karts, mini golf, batting cages, and an arcade.
So if you're bringing the kids along and you've got them in the truck, they're going to have plenty of racing on their own that they'll want to do. So that's awesome. All right, deal number 2. Deal number 2 is something we found on the San Antonio, Texas Craigslist in the for sale section of cars and trucks. This one is a 1989 white notchback with 144,000 miles. But what makes this one really special is that it is an SSP Oregon State Police car. So if you know anything about the state police around the country, Mustangs were used for high-speed pursuit and patrol. This one has blacked out 10-hole wheels, more specifically a 160-mile-an-hour speedometer. It is a 5-liter car. It is manual and has a couple of tasteful mods like a BBK cold air intake, Flowmaster 44 mufflers, shorty headers. It does have the original roll cage, and it has been lowered 1.5 inches on all 4 corners. This car comes with 2 sets of wheels, new BFG tires on both sets of wheels, and does have a brand new AC compressor. The owner states that there is something with the AC system, but that can be fixed relatively easy. This one comes with a clean Texas title. The owner expresses no joyrides, which really stinks because this would be a fun one to take a spin in. And it is $17,000. He's taking offers in person only. And again, it's in San Antonio, Texas. Matt, what can you tell us about San Antonio while you're there?
Don't miss out on the world-famous Alamo. 300 years as the former garrison for 5 different armies, the Alamo has a rich history and a heritage to inspire Texas and the people around the world.
Kind of interesting that the SSP car is actually near the Alamo. Isn't that funny? And now we'll move to the Steal of the Week, located in St. Charles, Illinois. This is a 1986 Four Eyes notchback Mustang that we found out on Facebook. The video that the owner included sounds really amazing. The car has a lot of camshaft, sounds really cool. Love the fact that he added the video. This is a 100,000-mile car. Engine is an iron-headed 306. It is a 5-speed manual with an aftermarket short throw, has fresh paint and new suspension. I took a close look at the photos, and I also saw that it has 4-lug weld wheels with skinnies and radials, a nice set of pillar gauges, mufflers, a Ford 8.8 with a brace, uppers and lowers, which look to include a sway bar, airbags. In the interior photo, I see an MSD Digital 6 box. It's a blue cloth interior with power steering and power brakes. Owner states that the price will go up as the mods are added. You may have spotted this one nearby at either perhaps Byron or Great Lakes Dragway. This car is the Steal of the Week at $13,000. And we love it for Steal of the Week because not only does it look awesome and has a lot of really great starting points, but it's nearly finished. And so it is a really great car. So that is the steals and deals and nominations and show cars for this week. And next week, we'll be highlighting another really great ReadyChassis model. And we hope that you've enjoyed Steals and Deals. We'll see you next week.
If you like this kind of YouTube show, please do like and subscribe and opt for notifications so that you can get updates as we release a show every week. If you want to vote on what we cover next, or you have a car that you'd like to suggest that you might be selling, go to v8vote.com and nominate a new model or submit your muscle car classic for the next upcoming issue of Steals and Deals. Thanks for watching.